City. Why, sure, I'll fill your plate. It's sitting mighty proud to say it. I'm always mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a cue in my hand are golden. Help me cultivate horse sense and a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever take and try and give an ironclad lead to yourself from a 3-rail billiard shop? Well, just as I say, it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a ball-blind game. I say that any boob can take and shove a ball in a pocket. And I call that sloth. The first big step on the road to the depths of degradation. I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit. And listening to some big out-of-town Jasper, hear him tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trot race, no, but a race where they sit down right on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy sitting on that patch, make your blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum, with a capital B that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. I said, your young men will be frittering away there. Noontime, summertime, short time too. Get the ball in the pocket. Never mind getting dandelions pulled to the screen door, patched to the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water so your parents can come with a cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. Yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm talking about the kids in the Knickerbocker shirt tail, young ones peeking in the pool hall window after school. You got trouble, folks, right here in River City. Trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Now, I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm going to be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on when they're loafing around that hall? They'll be trying out Bevos, trying out Cubans, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and bragging all about how they're going to cover up a telltale breath with Sen one fine night. They leave the pool hall heading for the dance at the Armory, Libertine men and Scarlet women, and ragtime. Shameless music that'll grab your son, your daughter, to the arms of a jungle animal instinct. Mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground. Trouble right here in River City, with a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. We surely got trouble right here in River City. Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school. Now, mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The minute your son leaves the house in the morning, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he starting to memorize jokes from Captain Billy's whiz-bang? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell. Aha! And so's your old man. Well, so, my friends, then we got trouble right here in River City, with a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. We surely got trouble right here in River City. Remember the Maine, Plymouth Rock, and the Golden Rule. Oh, yes, we got trouble. We're in terrible, terrible trouble. That game with the 15 numbered balls is the devil's tool. Oh, yes, we got trouble, trouble, trouble. Yes, we got trouble here. We're in big, big trouble with a T that rhymes with P. That stands for what? That stands for what? That stands for what? That stands for food. Remember, my friends, heed that warning, because I passed this way but once. Trouble! Thank you very much. Oh my God, there's a lot of words in that song. You know that? Not one of them rhymes either. I gotta take this off because I melt from the top down. And you know, they always give the bald guys the hats. You know, you can tell you're bald when you comb your hair with a damn paper towel. And I got Henny Youngman's drummer with me tonight. Yep, you comb your hair with a damn paper towel and it doesn't look any different. That's the hard part. I was walking down Main Street the other day, and the sun hit my head just right, and 3 planes landed. I'm the guy you want to get lost in the woods with because you can signal for help. I call this a reverse mohawk cut. What do you think? Cute, isn't it? I remember when I was little, I got in a lot of trouble. Of course, I don't get in any trouble now at all. Because I got 5 kids. But when I was younger, I used to get in trouble. You ever remember when you were little, your mother always wanted you to wear clean underwear? Remember that? I remember my mom, no matter when I went out of the house, she wanted to make sure you have on clean underwear. And I said, Mom, what does it matter if I have on clean underwear? And what did she say? If you ever get into an accident and you end up in the hospital and the doctor's examining you, I want to make sure you have on clean underwear. So I started thinking about this. I said, let me think about this. Here I am driving my bike down the street, or my car as I get older, right? I'm an older fella now, I'm driving along. I said, if I'm driving across the railroad tracks and suddenly here comes a train, I can't stop. So first I say it, and then I do it. So they take me to the hospital here. Here I am laying on the operating table, I'm bleeding. Now here comes my mother. What's the first question she asked the doctor? Did he have on clean underwear? Doctor said, yes, we found it in the glove compartment. Oh dear, but I got in a lot of trouble when I was little. One time I got in trouble because my dad got stopped for speeding. I was in the back seat, and as the officer came walking up to the window, I yelled out, I said, what's the matter, officer? Dunkin' Donuts closed? Dad didn't like that. I put a sign up next door when the people were on vacation. I said, for sale by neighbor. One time I was sitting in church, they passed me the collection plate, I started making change. And one time I got in a lot of trouble. I ordered about $1,000 worth of that Frederick's lingerie for the Mother Superior. She thought it was a puzzle rug when UPS brought it, all them fuzzy pieces of string and stuff. She didn't like that one too well. I see we got two Catholics over here, they laughed at the joke. I'm in trouble because I only know two Catholic words, rhythm and bingo. And if you ain't got rhythm, bingo. My friend Charlie one time, he's my best friend. He's from down south. He's got a little bit of a southern accent. And he's telling me the other day, he says, well, Ron, I think I'm going to get divorced. I said, why is that? He said, well, I was just driving my car down the street the other day, and my wife reaches up, rips the rearview mirror off the windshield, and starts pounding my head in with it. He said, you think nobody ever slept with her sister before? I said, Charlie, I don't think you're supposed to do that. One time we were kids, though, we were playing cards. You know, as you get a little, in adolescence, you start trying out the spirits of wine and beer and things. And one day we had a little bit too much spirit of beer. And we're playing cards, and I decided I have to go to the restroom. So I said, excuse me, Charlie, I have to go use the facility. I have to go to the bathroom. And so he said, okay. As I'm walking out, what do you think he says to me? He says, Ryan, go for me too while you're there. And I'm an idiot. I go, okay. So I walk out, and I came back 5 minutes later. I walked in, I go to sit down, and he says, Ryan. I said, what? He said, did you remember to go for me too? I said, oh, geez, I forgot. And I left the room again. I come back in, I said, you know what, Charlie? You are a schmuck. You didn't even have to go. But anyway, we did a lot of crazy things with Charlie. And by the way, where are y'all from? Oneida? Oh, well, let's try this one. Where are you from? You're from Vernon, Canastota? Now, is that all, you all near each other? I have no idea where those places are. Oh, you do some gambling. Cool. Are any people from are any native Indians here? I'm just checking. Are there any Middle Eastern Indians here? There's one? Are you from India? She's crazy. I've been there and back. Been there, done it, got the t-shirt. Crazy. That's me. You know what I can't understand? Why is it that every stop and go or 7-Eleven, you can go there 2 o'clock in the morning, there's a little guy from Middle East, India, and he's got his hands up like this, and he's saying, hi, how can I help me? I can't figure that one out. And every time you go in there, you buy gas, or you buy something else like that, he goes, would you like a Slurpee with that? And I go, no thank you. He says, do not be playing with the Slim Jims, please. But do you ever notice that about them? I love those stories. But anyway, we want to welcome everybody for coming. Are you coming just for the show, or are you coming for something else? Just the show? Oh, we're so impressed. Thanks for having us. We have a whole lot more coming for you, so please sit back and relax. We'd like to continue now down that magical avenue of memories, that avenue we call Broadway. Thank you for coming.